Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has stopped the fight, presenting the winner and still champion of the world, the Lone Warrior.
Missed this. So, your boy has been busy all week, or for the past 2 weeks. I haven't even done an episode for the podcast. I don't even remember what was I supposed to talk about, And yeah, blah blah blah. Here we are. What a summary. So anyway, let me just start off with recaps because it's not for you this time, it's for me. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. But anywho, I'm stuck with Rio and Nina for the moment now. That's neat. I can see the dragons Ryu has, and I believe at this point of the game, I'll get another one. Oh wait. There we go. Now, I don't see this. I didn't see this back then. The encounters, max hits combo, max damage. All of those are important, by the way. Those are related for you to get the master's skills. If you're so to choose to play Breath of Fire 4, that will be good knowledge to know. Let's see. What else should I check? Equipments. Well, I didn't change equipment since the last episode because there's no shop here. I can't visit Fairyland because I'm in the middle of the ocean. So, tough luck. I guess that's it for the recap then. And story-wise, I believe that the party is stuck at sea. There's no wind, so they're supposed to disembark. Whew. And anyway, to get on with the topic that I'm about to talk about is actually escaping 9 to 5. And I'm also tempted to talk about election season, because newsfeed stuff and all the news is the craze about the electoral candidates. But here's the thing, I probably won't talk about any politics, even if I'm tempted to do so, just because I know how these discussions go. And usually these discussions just go on and on without any resolution because the motive of the person you're talking to usually wants to convince you that his decision is the correct decision. And that cannot be fundamentally possible, especially if you're different with regards to the beliefs on how to live your life, right? So yeah, no talking about that, but I will reference them if it's something relevant. So let's see if elections finally finish. There's a new president. Well, definitely there's a new president. Let's see. Okay. Minigame. So anyway, let's get on with the topic, I guess. Okay, I see. Let's try to combo then. Topic that I had in mind for today is actually escaping the 9 to 5. Now, for those who don't know, there was a surge, or I don't know if it's still here, because definitely escaping the 9 to 5, the idea that you don't have to go to a day job to earn money is an evergreen concept. You can actually select a timeline, whether it's a 1980, 1990, or whatever, and it still would work. Even in the future, I think it still would work because on a fundamental level, people want to be, or no, I can't say they want to be lazy because that wouldn't make sense for those who actually achieve the 9 to 5. But people want convenience. Convenience in the terms of how they earn their money, and convenience and how they are free to do their work. So, escaping the 9 to 5, it's almost an old trope where where people strive. What the fuck? No! This is what I get for talking on and on without planning my battle plans. Yeah, I knew that was about to happen. Anyway, got inflicted with death. So annoying. What was I? Oh yeah, the convenience part. Rejuvenate. It's supposed to be raised dead. Oh, we got Mr. Lance Valley. No sir, this is on an emulator. It's not on the PS2. Let me just finish the fight before I talk about again the convenience part. So think about this. The selling point of escaping the 9 to 5 is you get to choose your own hours, you get to choose how many hours you're gonna work, and you get to choose which people to interact with regards to how you earn your money. Sounds like a great deal, right? Definitely a great deal. Especially if you choose to, if you're going to choose how many hours you'll be working. Because for the longest time, the 8-hour setup most offices has been the recipient of complaints on how this shouldn't be the case. But damn it, I hate minigames. This shouldn't be the case that I have to spend all the 8 hours if I'm finished with my work. Makes sense, right? Because you'd want to do something else, learn a new skill, or maybe work on a business plan, like on a personal level. It's hard to navigate. I thought that was the right direction. Anyway. That's the selling point. Now, if you use that as a selling point, you'll have an easy time hiding the horrible truths of actually escaping the 9 to 5, which I got this from Aaron Cleary. This makes a lot of sense, actually. We got Mr. Jesus de Vera. Thanks for the likes, or welcome to the stream. Good morning. This makes a lot of sense in regards to how to escape the 9 to 5 in reality. You have to work. Got Mr. Lance Valley also reacting. You have to work more than 40 hours per week in order to escape the regular 9 to 5, because from Aaron Cleary's economic perspective, and if you also check him out, his channel is Aaron Cleary. Just search it over on YouTube. You'll find lots of content relating to people's questions, because the business model that he has is called Asshole Consulting. People ask him, he answers. So essentially like that. And from his perspective and how he explains it, there's only hard work and really hard work. You can't have the quote-unquote shortcut, because by doing so, making work easier at the expense of saving you more hours or what, can actually, not all the time, can actually mislead you to horrible results. So let's say I don't want to use the example of networking just yet. I'm saving it for later. But here's the case. Let's just use this example, the podcast. If I were to choose to do a podcast and do it less less hours than my day job. Wait, let me just no way. Oh, there we go. All of that for a burnt plug. Oh god, this is so annoying. Okay. So anyway, continue to move forward. No, have to go here. So yeah, I haven't explained the mini game right. So whenever this will of wisp turns red, you can't actually navigate towards the plank because you'll fall down. It's kind of annoying. Damn it. No way. There's another treasure chest. See if I can get that. Oh yeah, so as I was explaining, the lazy way actually hurts you in the long run. And the one idea that he reiterates is you shouldn't just tunnel in on the short-term effects of your work. You also have to consider the long-term. And by thinking of the long-term effects on what return you get, you actually escape the 9 to 5. You don't have to work 8 hours per week anymore because you have a mastery of the skill. You actually have a sustaining income because you actually put the time in to research or set up a model which nets you money in a short while, like his consulting business, things like that. Oh god damn it, I hate this game. Early in the morning, you're making me suffer with this mini game, but I choose to do so also to get that treasure chest. So that's an idea I can ride on. Like if you want to escape the 9 to 5 40-hour work week, you actually have to work more hours. God damn it, I didn't intend for that to happen. And by doing so, if you put the 40 hours plus in earlier, you'll get mastery over certain skills. And then the longer it goes, the less hours you have to actually stay working. You can have more time to rest, things like that. And now on the selling point, because this is still a phenomenon that is wild and about. So imagine this. Somebody tells you that you don't have to stay in an office cubicle in order to earn money. That's actually one of the common selling points. You don't have to stay in an office cubicle. You have the freedom to do or to choose when to work and how to work. Right. Probably I'll have no choice but to fall down if I want to get that chest. So say let's do it that way, I guess. So you can choose when to work, how to work, what's your working process. You have no boss to answer to. That's another common selling point. Because how ironic is it that people don't want a boss, but they also want people to hold their hands while they're working, right? Waiting for instructions, all of that stuff. So if the selling point is similar to that, God damn it. I have to go around. What the heck? This is the long way. I should be fine here. No fire. I'm collecting items and I don't even know how to use them. So this is the selling point they give you in order to be quote unquote free from the burdens of actually working for another man or woman. Essentially, no boss. And you get to choose your hours. Now, I don't know about you guys personally, but I believe working situations here in the Philippines is quite restrictive. Like, you don't get to choose your hours. We don't have any part-time setup. And the only option you have, I believe, is if you're a contractual worker or if you're a regular or something along those lines. We don't have, or maybe it's just my ignorance talking, but there's not much feedback on how to be a freelancer here. And the feedback that I get from freelancing is actually similar to just your regular office job. The only difference is that you're working from home and you actually have a wider network of people to contact with or to network with, obviously, because you're a group. Just the idea of actually working more hours to escape the 40-hour work week falls in, right? Regardless of your logistics, still have to work. And the more mastery you have in the work, the less hours you actually have to put in. That's ideally the setup goes. I can't examine that. Okay, fine. Okay. I don't have... In order for me to see the land, I need to walk on it. Okay, fine. Up here's... Let's use Typhoon, because I don't want to deal with these guys. I should have restorative AP items in my inventory also, because we're talking about the game. Anyway, I got lost in my train of thought again. I forgot what I was talking about because I face a new enemy. Now, that wizard thing is very peculiar. I'm afraid I won't let them cast magics here. So, you and CS can actually handle this, right? Let's focus on physically attacking. So, oh yeah, working setups in the Philippines. So that's those are the working ideas that I have seen. You don't have the choice to be a part-timer, and if you do so, if you have the choice, I mean, the setup usually involves you having a close relationship with the floor manager or the manager at the store. It's like it's like the lowest level of manager, I believe, because they actually know, or they actually see how the day-to-day operations work. So things like that. You don't get hired help easily. looking for a regular job. Now, this one I can attest to. If you want to get the regular office job, the 9 to 5 work for the big companies, you are held back by the huge amount of requirements needed. Well, that's a common complaint, right? And I don't know if you've seen the meme. You need an NBI clearance to work a job. Oh, it's a fake gun. It's not a dragon. Anyway, we'll get to see Ryu's dragon showcase. See what this guy says before I go back to the requirements thing. Nope, it's not over there. Unless that's it's dice. You got no sacrifice. You talk folly. You make fun of me. Make clear once. Alright, boss fight. Boss fight, which should be over in a while. Holy circle. Actually, let's do this then. Let's set up the party for safety. Alright, let's make Sia stay because I'm going to need him for the front party. I'm casting a spell which protects the front party members for 1 turn. So it says, this is the tree dragon, by the way. Kinda looks weird, but yeah. Breath of Fire dragons in game have this similar design that they look worm-like, not a wyvern-like. They have wings attached to their arms. They have wings, but look at this. The tree dragon is your witness of how weird those dragons look like. Anyway, we get 1 turn protection. Let's see how that works out for us. Oh yeah, so the requirements. For sure, there are ways to earn money that you don't have to actually get into government agencies. Those are called underground market or underground economy, and those involve actually mostly involves illegal activities, so to speak. So can't really attest to that. Wait. Let's see. Should be win first. I'm trying to combo a spell here. By the way, level 2 water. Rainstorm. Alright. So that's a common complaint you get. It's very difficult to land a job here, mostly because of the requirements. You need an ID, a valid ID, government issued ID. If you're a newly graduate, the school ID works because that also applies. And also you get you need a diploma, TOR. Now this has been criticized by a whole lot because most of the jobs. Oh wow, that 1 turn doesn't really transfer down to other turns. It's specific to that single turn, I believe. Okay, so it's cast. Flame and assist magic then. Alright. The subject of a huge criticism is actually having college degrees for entry-level jobs that really shouldn't gatekeep that much. Like sales. Some big corporations have you need to be a degree holder in order to be an entry-level salesman. Now, that's sick. How can you get your career started if in order for you to have an entry-level job, you need to spend most of your life, first off, studying for a degree at which nets you at the start of maybe a minimum wage per month. It's kind of hard, and it shows you how disconnected the workforce market is to the current demographics. And also, with all that said, you're given all the requirements. Once you're in the work environment, this has also been the recipient of huge criticism. Excuse me. The work environment itself digresses into something that isn't healthy for any human being, like office politics taking over too much on how promotions go, and you get actually people get promoted by incompetency. Now, the 9 to 5 job, with all that said, the 9 to 5 job doesn't sound appealing to anyone anymore, right? I wouldn't blame people to escape that certain scenario. You get tied into a certain job, and it doesn't even reward you. Rather, in fact, it punishes you to a point that you shouldn't really work hard. You're not incentivized to do your best. So that's why the 9 to 5 becomes an ugly representation of what people don't want in terms with their careers. So now people look now to specific keywords. Now we need to escape this. I want to get out of this situation, and which misleads them to believe that you know what, I don't want to work 40 hours anymore. I'm gonna work 20 and earn more than I've earned while working 40 hours, which is also possible. But the thing is, you need to invest more than 40 hours for the meantime before you can actually work less. I know it sounds counterintuitive. Need to work more first before you need to work less, then earn than what you did in the past. Excuse me. Now, what's this? Right. Oh. Oh, I want to get to another talking point, I want to touch another topic under the 9 to 5 thing. Now, here's another thing people miss out on. People miss out on. Well, I did make mention of people wanting to escape that ugly scenario. You don't want to be tied. That's another thing actually people miss. You actually have to tie into something in order for you to learn more, right? Time investment. Now, time investment for other people is a difficult thing to do. First off, because people have other priorities other than the job itself, like family and friends. Can't speak for other people on what they want to do with life. Being left alone is for me. I want to be left alone. Let me do as I please, if it's not interfering with office time. Why should I feel guilty of what I do if it's not illegal, right? That's the sentiment I can share with others. Now, some bosses, well, I'm just speaking for myself here, but some bosses want to take away your time, even if it's not office hours. So I can't really blame people for the sentiment of, hey, I don't want to set up this 9 to 5 job. I don't want to work for a big company. I want to start my own business, but I don't have the capital. I don't have the time. I don't have the expertise. So it really gets lost. Shimatu, we can't help you to get this area. Okay, blah blah blah. We're here in the new town. I'm gonna check for some new equipments. Let's see if I can get new equipments. There's a need. There's an upgrade needed. Actually, there is. Alright, there we go. Fire attack versus all. Get Ursula to use that for you then. God damn it. Anywho. So now I don't know if you're gonna get the point. I don't want to just crucify people for, in my mind, aimlessly choosing to not to work a day job, because they might have plans, they might have strategies on how to thrive, right? So the dragon is where the shallow rocks are. Okay. That's misleading, the navigation of it. Let's see if I can reach this guy. I'm trying to navigate around town, by the way. It's not that I don't know where to go just yet. I'm just checking if I am to miss any new stuff. Let's rest and save. Oh yeah, let's set up camp because I need to check out Fairy Town, Land of Dreams. So now, with that said, that I can't really blame people to evade working because the conditions to start is horrible. The conditions to start are horrible. As a matter of fact, once you get started, there's so many instances to gatekeep you. Like, for example, educational attainment is one. Some aren't really discriminatory. Like, the BPO industry has been a big phenomenon with regards to our working economy because they're the ones who don't require you to have a degree. Got new fairies born. Nice. Let's see. Someone's not working hard. Another increase. Job available. How's this complete? Okay, fantastic. The more casual messages I get, the more the town should thrive. So let's do the jobs in order. How many fairies do we have? We have 13. And they're not really that satisfied, I believe. Alright. Select. Right, so let's make them hunt food first. Most of them. I forgot because I really forget on how this Land of Dreams management goes. Let's check it out again. Info. See, we got the endurance here, and we got the knowledge, and we got the SL. Now these things actually stand for something that whichever job is more suitable for them. Now, if you have high endurance, I believe you can have the fairy work on the land or clear the trees. Knowledge actually works more favorably if you let the fairy hunt because they hunt faster, and the faster the fairies hunt, the better quality of the meat they have. So that's the thing. Now, I don't remember all of it exactly, so I'm not gonna dwell on that. So they say the land area increase. There's still not much here in terms of the shops, but you will need fairies to be housed in there in order for Fairy Town Land of Dreams to actually have something going on. Look at this. This wasn't here, and I believe here's the where's the well? Here's the well. I can plant seeds here, as the sign said back then. Now, if I go back, let's see if the land area still increases. See these plots over here. There's still houses to be made there. Although I think I think I don't have more room here to actually set up shop. Yeah. Let's look at land then. Those are houses, but I can't access those houses on the far end. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's exit the Land of Dreams. That's pretty much it for the recap and actually managing it. Now get this. What if I tell you you can earn a regular salary without actually working regular hours? So those are how people word when they want to sell you something akin to a business plan, quote unquote business plan, that should help you earn more money. In theory, yes. I know many people that they have their own residual income setups. They have their food carts. They have their own stores. Now, the very common thing that I see. I should have comboed that then. The very common thing I see with regards to how people earn their money outside of a regular 8 to 5 office job working for a big company is they sell food. They sell services that are categorized as non-essential. Now, I won't get into what is essential and not essential, but what I will tell you is that some skill of those are not really categorized as trades, which actually can lead you to an independent way of making a living. Like let's say you are a contractor, you can do that individually, but I don't see it that much. Mechanics I see a lot though, which is fantastic. So we got Star Giver. We got Mr. Patrick Ortega. Good morning to you, sir. Well, I have a new setup for those who give me stars. So since Mr. Patrick here gave me stars, I have a Rubik's Cube here. And since I don't have much to showcase on when people give me stars, I'm just gonna do scrambling and disassembling of a Rubik's Cube. As you can see, it is scrambled. Now, here's the difficult part. I have to show you that I have to assemble this, right? Anyway, let me just finish the random encounter first before I do that, I suppose. Or maybe. Yeah, I'll get to it. Let me just set up the party. Alright, so assemble this. Let's see the white part. I hope you can see it on your end. I'm gonna do this while people are battling. It's not really that difficult for me now, especially when I bought this original Rubik's Cube. When I mean original, it's branded as a Rubik's Cube, like from the manufacturer. Right, so let's see. see it still, right? Good. You can see it on my end. I'm assuming you can see it too also. Let's see. Nope, that's wrong. So yeah, just a commercial break here. I bought the Rubik's Cube, and it's one of those official cubes. Usually, back then, I would go to random overpasses, believe it or not, because those quote-unquote random overpasses actually sell knockoff Rubik's Cubes, which are cheaper than the original. Oh my god, I made the wrong decision here. There we go. Now, those knockoffs sell for about 50 to 100 PHP. It's about $1 to $2 in US standards. And Rubik's Cube back then, when it was on the craze, was about $5 or $10, about that price range. Oh my god, I made a mistake again. How could I confuse myself with this? Right. This is going to take longer than I assumed it to be. Let's see. Where are we? Now, I think you see that one side is already assembled. See? One side is already assembled. Right. Now, what I'm going to do here is actually finish the second layer. Now, it's kind of ironic now. This is a podcast, not a Rubik's Cube showcase. But anyway, let me talk about it again. If you want to go independent, you're lucky if your family has a business that lets them earn independently. You're very lucky because the restrictions for you to actually start working are removed. Although there are laws that you are supposed to follow, like underage, or no, it's not underage, it's under 18. The under 18 people need a guardian, but well, you're essentially working for a family, so you have a guardian, right? Oh yeah. So as you can see here, second layer is assembled. And with that said, networking also becomes a huge factor in how your work environment is. Now, if you network with the right amount or the right kind of people, maybe you'll get the money that you want, the salary that you want, the position that you want. That's why networking is an essential tool. It's not the goal, it's a tool. And I can see the MLM companies back then actually used it as a goal. You need to join us to be the cool kids. You need to join us in order to be part of the top 1% earners. Things like that. No, networking is a tool. It's not something you invest your ego on, right? Now, networking for the most part, I like the concept, but it's mostly associated with MLMs or multi-level marketing, which also translates to more commonly known as Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes in our land. Now I say this without the ill intent of disparaging those guys who earn money in MLM. But I do want to emphasize that networking has been replaced with how they do their methods just to get their points across. Now, networking gets misleading connotation now. Oh, this is networking. Oh, that's evil. People are scammers there. No. Networking is just you connecting with other people. Ideally, with like-minded people, in order to further yourself with regards to self-improvement, career, financial, anything, because it's akin to a mentor-seeking method if you're looking to learn new skills or just to improve said skills. Oh, alright. The Rubik's Cube is about to be finished. And I just don't like the idea where some people actually seen it, honestly, but they still continue to invest their time in MLM. No hate or shame on them, because if they actually see it and they actually mentor people, and by the way, Rubik's Cube is finished, and they actually mentor people, they're doing the networking part right. Now the MLM, I can't speak for that because they sell products and they actually close sales. That's a skill on them and not the criticism on the product, right? So yeah, that's how I see networking. No shame, but we got another stars. Oh no, I'm tired. It's also Patrick Ortega again. Let me just talk to this guy. I believe this is the grass dragon, or no, this isn't a dragon. I'm finished. But yeah, I'm tired. Let's see if I can do a deassemble again. By the way, I forgot to get the stars. Ikukunoro talo ano daw? God. Breath of fire. Hungry. Need some food. Let's see. Manowar. I have lots of manowar. Oh, I don't think I need to get any more food. But it's prompting me to give. What the heck? Let's give it some more food then. Flying fish. Maybe that will work out for me in the end. Alright. Same stuff. Well, so much for that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we got Mr. Justin Guevara in the house. Good morning, sir. Good morning. It was nice games yesterday. We can actually go do a competitive fishing spot. Competitive queue, right? Why can't I see your comment here on my phone? Right. So Lake Spot 2. I just entered it for the sake of making that appear on the map. Now, where do I go is the one that I want to know. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stick to in-game for now because I'm all out of ideas on what to talk about with the 9 to 5. So I need to refresh. Don't worry. I'm not gonna suddenly end. Look at that. I don't think I can face these guys head on, like physically attack them, but they're interesting regardless. Mask and mirror, right? Thanks for letting me escape. Yes. By the way, Mr. Justin, how are you? I just woke up, by the way, and I needed to do this Lone Warrior podcast because I need to change the schedule too. Maybe I'll do that once I need to commute also towards home because it's the weekend. I need to spend my weekends there. I'm actually contemplating if I'm going to eat outside first, but yeah, nah. I'm gonna wait for my first salary. So yeah. By the way, story-wise, for those who are still catching up or interested to know which part of the game I am, so we're looking for dragons, and apparently I need to get to the ocean. Now, getting there is another story. I don't even know where to go. Oh, you're still reviewing. Yes, same sentiments. Headaches. Jungle, right? I'm gonna finish here once the stream reaches the hour mark. But until then, I'm gonna go to the furthest point I can. Master Fire Magic, especially with Tar Baby. Okay. I'm gonna go to the furthest point I can. Before I end the stream. Shield isn't broken. Okay, fine. I'm contemplating on streaming this Sunday actually, but I don't think I can because Mr. Justin and Mr. Ralph actually have a live eyeball with me, so probably there won't be any stream on Sunday. That's a big if, because I can actually just I can sneak in a special stream for those who follow the page diligently. Probably I'm just gonna play casual games on Steam, but the likeliness of that happening is very low. Very, 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 very low. I'm just gonna tell you guys ahead of time. Monday, I'll be probably streaming though, because I still have a set schedule then. But also that is reliant on how fast I can get back to the studio. If I can get back here early, I can sneak in a short stream. Probably 1 to 2 hours, the usual, because I do miss the habit of streaming. Like I said, guys, if you want to escape the 40-hour work week, you need to invest more than 40 hours per week. And as of the moment, I haven't been doing that. I am putting all my focus in with the day job. I need to master it first, and we need to set a schedule. Right now, we're on the training side of things, so your boy getting a day job actually prevents me from streaming when I streamed back then. But like I said, once I master this, thing, well, won't be a problem. Not so much. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna ignore the treasures then. Let's see. Get the Star Baby and Fire Ant here. Oh, I think I need to stream Mega Man X4, honestly. Because lest I forget that I am actually chasing time with Mega Man X4, looking to improve a better record. The best one I got was under 50. Or I believe 49, 48. I'm still aiming to be more consistent on that end. Finishing the game in under 50 minutes. So now I'm contemplating. Oh my god. This one again, the lag things. Right? Okay. So far I'm making the right decisions, I believe. This time it's not. Let's see if I make the right decisions here. Right. Oi. Let me exit. Trying out loud. Maybe I'm just gonna finish the point. Jungle. Oh wait, we got a town here. And still have 3 minutes left, so let's progress the story for convenience's sake, because honestly, I need to progress this Breath of Fire. Well, I'll be visitors. Yeah, that was a automated trap. Look at this. I want to say this is a Breath of Fire versions of the crazy cat lady, but those aren't cats, and that's not the lady. Person with my wife. Jesus Christ. This is what they call the MGTOW. Men going their own way. And he apparently married that furball. Yeah, I'm also as confused as the party. Pretty cute, isn't she? Yes, she's very cute. Your wife is also very beautiful. Nah, they aren't married yet. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. All right. How do we get to the mainland? Well, the people who told you that you can get there from here by crossing the flats were right. You can. So they're gonna cross the flats. However, you can only do so when the tide changes and exposes the road through the flats. You have the time it just right before it disappears. Well, when is that? It's right now. Since they're here for a while, she'll tell you when the time comes and take you there. Well, that's fantastic. Can I rest? Or do I have to exit outside? Well, I'll exit to the world map regardless, because I'm coming up on the hour mark. Let's do the final words for the 9 to 5. And also a few announcements, I guess. News and announcements, folks. Alright, okay. Save. And for me to save, let's set up camp so I can recap it. Right, let's see. First, before I do the final words, I wonder why it's ticking on that angle. I prefer the compass facing northwest. Oh yeah, and also I owe a Patrick Ortega with a Rubik's Cube assembly. We got Mr. Carl Adrian Manzuboaya liking the stream. Thanks for the like, sir, but I'm about to wrap up. Right, I owe you something, so let me do the Rubik's Cube disassembly while I say the final words. So final words on the 9 to 5, guys. This idea of you escaping the 9 to 5 might be flashy in your eyes, but do understand your own logistics, of course. If you can afford to shorten your hours because you have capital, you have a skill, you have a business, do so. You don't have to suffer the horrible logistics we have with regards to the Philippine work environment, the labor groups complaints. They are legit because trades aren't compensated enough, and for the most part you are very restricted with how you present yourself in the workplace, outside the workplace, even if you hide the gripes you have at the office. So, also, if someone is telling you to be a part of their cool kids club in order to earn more, you'll earn thrice, quadruple, quintuple the amount of salary you have in a year. Well, yeah, but most people are skeptical with that idea. But of course, that is possible. Just know that most of them are selling you a false promise, or they're going to appeal to your dreams. They're not gonna sell you a false promise. They're gonna sell you something like, if you can't be free now, when will you be free? Now they're gonna attack your insecurities. So things like that. Anyway, other news. Yeah, I'll update the schedule on the Lone Warrior podcast. This will be probably done on the weekends, just to be sure. Stay consistent, because right now my weekend schedules are a bit changing. So I wouldn't know if If I'll have to stick to a afternoon schedule, I'll stick to a morning to night schedule, or if I'll do night to early in the morning schedule, because we are prompted by email when are we supposed to report on time. So I don't have a set schedule for that. However, I can sneak in a few casual streams on the weekdays. Lone Warrior Podcast will be updated, and I do like the Saturday. So Saturday mornings will be the live broadcast. As for the replays, I'll give it a 1 day allowance. So when I stream it Saturday, it's going to be probably Monday at the earliest for the latest episode. So yeah, let me just finish this Rubik's Cube again for Patrick Ortega. Since he gave stars, let me just do this for my stars reward, because I don't have anything yet. So incentivize me people giving stars. So let's assemble this Rubik's Cube. Oh yeah, I didn't show it to you, but yeah. See, it's mostly scrambled again. Now I'm gonna assemble it, and then after that, we'll end the stream. And I have to tell you, it's worth it to have an original Rubik's Cube manufactured by the Rubik's. You'll know it's original if it has that Rubik's Cube.com on that on the middle portion of the white side of the cube. It's very easy to maneuver. I remember when I press or spin, or how do you explain that? Whenever I twist the Rubik's Cube, the next thing that happens is the Rubik's Cube gets disassembled, like fallen apart into pieces, because that's how fast I twist the cube, or even not really fast, but how hard I twist the cube. I'm a crazy man. Alright, so this should be done in a while. I'm gonna end the stream. Let's see if there are streamers to be passed on for you guys. Let's raid some people. You'll get an idea on who I actually watch off stream. And even if their live stream is finished, I tune in time to time to their channels. Right. By the way, here it is. Yeah, it's assembled. That's for Patrick Ortega, who gave stars 2 times. So thank you for your kind support, sir. So let's see now if I can transfer you to other streamers. Well, thanks a lot. No way, same game. They're just gonna give me same language streamers. So no, I'm not gonna raid them. They don't need it.